So I met these crazy guys. I met them all randomly and differently, but we were all in a room together when I directed I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings a few years ago.
Pretty much after every rehearsal, Brendan, myself, Reese, and Montez would go back to my house and we would just chill and like talk about everything.
Not after every rehearsal, but after a couple shows. You know, it was a very brotherly bond, and so as creatives, you naturally are going to create something out of a good bond.
It was kind of, it clicked right away. You know, I had already known Montez for a few years. Meeting Brendan and Malik really, you know, once we got to know each other and started acting together, and then off stage, we had just as much chemistry as we did on stage, and it's a brotherhood, really. You know, we spent a lot of time together in the last year since we started this whole process of just, you know, brainstorming and, you know, goofing around, but all that turned into this creative project that we're happy to be able to start to bring to life.
You got the smart one, sophisticated one, you got the goofy one, you got the sassy one, that's Malik, and you got the heartthrob, that's Brendan.
Yeah. We were talking about just different things that happen and different funny moments that we would think about that could happen, and you know, it was just literally a random conversation that, you know, we decided, you know, that was really funny. I think Reese was the one to write something down first, and then we decided, you know, as a group, maybe we should, you know, actually come together and actually put words on the page and make a project out of it.
When it came to writing characters, I mean, you know, a lot of the characters are either based off of similar situations that we've all been through or know people that have been through, or the characters are based off of people that we've known, or we, you know, some of the characters may have, you know, some influence from other actors and people who we've worked with before. So it was really fun to write parts, you know, based on or for people that we knew, and it was also a good chance for us to kind of, you know, get the creative juices flowing in terms of how do we make this story a well-rounded story, and also with the idea of including as much community as possible.
So we got to work, and Reese and I sat, and over the course of a year, basically wrote House of Stones.
And that led to where we are now.
House of Stones is a dramatic comedy about four brothers who are forced to confront their identities after meeting at their father's funeral. So they don't know that they're brothers. They show up at this funeral, find out that they are brothers, but then also find out that their father, Earl, has a will and has left them $25,000 each. But they don't get that money unless they live in a house together for a month. And these are some personalities. So it's nothing but comedy, shade, drama, love, and a journey of four guys coming together, getting to know one another and getting to love one another as brothers.
So the most important part of this process for us so far has been trying to really find a way to be able to make it a community inclusive project. That we all have done many things as artists in our own careers, and we know what the struggle can be like for artists who aren't doing this for a living and who aren't professionals. So to be able to come up with a script and a project that we feel good about and that we feel is rooted in, you know, Black culture and Black experiences, and be able to provide opportunities for other artists in the Black community in Pittsburgh, specifically the Black film community in Pittsburgh, to be able to, you know, reach out and bring people onto the project.
It's got everything you love: comedy, Black men, and me.
So our goal for this funding is $15,000, which will go for pretty much the entire pre-production process, the full filming process, as well as paying the artists and creatives involved. As artists ourselves, we know how important it is to have funding for the work that we do. So we want to make sure that we not only create this opportunity for us, but that we create opportunities for other Black artists in the city of Pittsburgh as well. You can help by sharing the campaign. You can share with your friends and family. Any donations will help, and even if it's not monetary, anything that you can do to help us get this production done, help us keep it local and keep it within the Pittsburgh community. This is the first of many projects that we have to come left to film, so your continued support would be most appreciated in advancing the local Black Pittsburgh artistic community.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and our YouTube channel at Redwood Media Group.
For updates and behind the scenes content.
All right, now, we know it's tough times, but you can come up off that stimulus check a little bit and help us out over here because we're trying to make some good art for you, with you in mind and with your sensibilities in mind, because we know that Black lives matter, but we also know that Black stories matter. So thank you for watching. We hope that you can donate.